First hearing on the agenda is Beehive. Is there anybody here? You can come up and sit at the mic and tell us a little bit about the project. I think you can
Sit at the chair.
sit over there, yeah, on the chairs. Thank you. So everybody can hear you at home.
I actually have a set of revised drawings, which, can I pass these out?
Sure.
Yeah,
Come on, you can,
I'm on the right station because I can hear. Do they have us on that TV?
Do I like it?
No, is there a picture of us on that TV?
There is,
Okay.
yeah.
thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm Richard Batten from Batten Brothers Signs, representing Beehive, and just submitted to some revised drawings. And essentially, the difference between the drawings that we originally submitted and these is that the background was an existing red background behind the Rebecca's letters. Instead, we were originally going to recover that with aluminum, and that was part of our package. But actually, they found that once the letters were removed, they were able to patch the holes and just repaint that. So that's an existing element to the building. It's not part of our signage proposal. And that section of the building is actually built into the building. It's not applied to it. It's a separate wall section. So, in that, our new drawings just reflect that change. So what we're requesting is to install lettering on the sign band that is 2 inches thick, non-illuminated, and it's comprised of the letter D, which is about 19.5 inches, which is the typical District D logo, and the Hive letters, which are just a hair over 13.25 inches tall. So they have entrances on 2 different sides of the building. One on the far left, if you're looking at the top portrayal there, and then one on the very far right. Basically, the other elements of the sign band are just the, I guess they're not octagons, but they're like an octagon, sextagon, I guess?
Hexagon.
Hexagon, thank you. And they're just representing the beehive, so in this case, it's a beehive. The orange color is the same orange that they're using throughout the park. It's their typical orange. I think that's about it. The signs are actually only visible inside the park from their own property. And I think that pretty well covers it.
Okay, thank you. We'll start down here on the,
So,
questions?
I don't have any questions. I think it's pretty clear from what I'm seeing.
Thank you. Jeff?
Yeah, I really have nothing. You answered everything I was gonna ask.
Joe? Any questions?
I don't have any questions. The only question I have is, Beehive a restaurant?
It's an eating area, yes.
An area just like Rebecca's?
Yeah,
That was it?
yeah, exactly. They've taken and they've gutted the inside and redone it. And I haven't been there, but I understand it's very, very nice. Yeah.
That's all the questions I have.
And you indicated there's no illumination, is that?
Correct, they're not illuminated.
That's my only question, still from me. Yeah, I don't think I have any questions either. I think this is a pretty straightforward application. Looks pretty good. I think it's similar in size to at least it looks similar in size to the last one. Are there any questions at the moment? This is a public hearing, so we have to open it up to the public. Is anybody here that would like to speak for or against this application? Seeing none? Is there a motion to close the public hearing?
Motion to close the public hearing?
Second?
Motion has been made and seconded to close the public hearing. All those in favor?
Aye.
Is there any other comments or motions?
Motion to approve the signage at 800 District Ave, Burlington, Mass. Consistent with the plans that have been submitted with the application dated March 15th, 2022. And no other signs except by
I think it's
right.
probably good to put that on there.
Right.
Second?
Okay. Motion has been made and seconded to approve two signs for D Hive at 800 District Ave, with the condition of no other signs, even if by right, and then as shown on plans dated 3/15/22. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, the next hearing is, for Mom's Organic. You just introduce yourself and.
Good evening. My name's Brian Brinkers, and I'm from Acme Sign Company in Peabody, representing the Mom's Organic Store, 34 Cambridge. And the reason why we're here today is that the sign is proposed is larger than what's allowed by code. And I looked at a note about window lettering, and I do believe it was calculated to be 30% of the windows. So if you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to take a look.
Thanks. Joe, you have any questions?
I don't have any questions right now. I don't have anything to review.
So is this going to be where Panera was located? Is that where this property is?
It was an I-party, wasn't it?
Oh,
Party store?
I-party?
Party City?
Yeah,
Party City, all right.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's down the way from Panera, which
Yeah.
is
Left
in the same.
I believe it's 106, Suite 106, but it's with the Party City, or
Yeah, none of
the
it's
corporate
not-
name was Party something.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the,
Say this, that in the application.
It does mention it's at one point when I was reviewing it, in one of the forms online. Tenant slot 30, Party City is
Go
what
to
I
that
remember
question.
seeing.
no, I think that the size and aesthetics of the sign look appropriate, and I have no objection.
All right. Jeremy, any questions?
Well, I agree that while the sign's larger than we normally allow, I mean, it's on a very large area for a larger storefront, so I think it looks fairly appropriate.
Jeff, you have any questions?
My only question is, do we need the suite number written on here to make the decision? It seems almost like it's ambiguous. How do we differentiate that?
It would be nice to have like a plan that shows exactly what it's replacing.
The plan doesn't have the right address on it. It says 24 Cambridge Street on the plan. It's 34, but it doesn't say the suite number. There's something referencing where it is.
Right.
It's kind of the checks and balances of it.
interesting. I didn't notice that. So, yeah. And I'm looking at the assessor's note here that the taxes are all paid, and that also says 34 Cambridge, so that 34 is
Yeah.
likely the correct one. I don't know if the parcel
The whole-
ID is more
That's the whole
specific.
plaza.
Yeah, the whole plaza's under that same parcel.
Yeah, just having a connection issue here.
We've never required it.
What?
We've never made a suite number,
Yeah, yeah, it's never been really part of our,
Designate there.
part of our
yeah.
thing. While you're working there, I do have a couple of quick questions on sign A and C. Just trying to figure out, I guess it says on here, that's two separate signs, A and C? Is there a sign B that I'm missing, or is it just,
Looks like there's,
Well, I
oh,
think
sign Bs are all the,
these are put together by people up in Canada. They do things a little differently. It really is one sign.
yeah, right,
And
that's why I was
A
kind of,
is the MOM, and C is the Mom's Organic Market, which is in the green.
And they appear to have B as the window decals,
the
like
windows,
two
I didn't see
pages
that.
later.
and then there's a blade sign, right?
yeah, the small blade sign underneath. So it's really,
That's like an under canopy sign.
it's about 7 signs technically.
Right. But are the signs treated differently because they're on the exterior of the,
So I think that they're probably here for that because there's no other signs, even if by right, on the building. As long as it's within, I think it's 30% of the windows in this plaza, I think that it's acceptable. That looks like it's well within the 30% to me. Okay, I think we could make that work. Are there any other comments before I open it up to the public?
no other comments?
Comments on this?
It seems appropriate. We could put something in there about where it's being located, the former Party City location.
Okay, this is a public hearing, so we'll open this up to the public. Seeing none, a motion to close the public hearing.
Make a motion to close the public hearing?
Second.
All those in favor of closing the public hearing?
Aye.
Any other comments? Questions, motions?
Make a motion to approve the signage as submitted with the application. Anybody see a date on there? Is it
Yeah, it's-
12/1/21?
I have 5/1/22.
5/1/22. The 7, is it 7? 1, 4, A, or 6? No, 7, you're right.
Yeah, so,
The blade sign, the sign underneath Mom, and the 4 wall signs in the exterior of the former Party City property. Yeah, the wall signs are B1, B2, B3, and B4. The blade sign is C, right? Is that right?
blade sign is D.
the organic.
C is the organic, and
The under canopy sign didn't get a letter.
okay, but it is a blade sign, so.
M1.
Says sign D in the application. And then we should probably do lumens.
Okay, no, lumens will be
Not to exceed.
not to exceed 9 lumens per square foot. no other signs, even if by right.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve 7 signs for 34 Cambridge Street in the original Party City location. Sign A and C being wall signs, signs B1 through B4 being vinyl lamination, and sign D being a blade sign, as shown in plans submitted with the application dated 5/1/2022, with the condition that the lumens do not exceed 90 lumens per square foot, and there's no other signs, even if by right. I think I got that all, right?
You did great.
Oh, the plans aren't dated 5/1/22.
Isn't it,
It's
revision?
Canadian, it's written backwards, that's 1/5. So we want to, the plans are dated 1/12/2021,
Okay,
in the far right corner.
okay. Let me do that over again then. As shown on plans dated 1/12/2021. It's a little screwy.
There's a revision section.
Second?
Yeah, the revision section goes down
Yeah.
to 3/23, but it's still within, right at the
Yeah, I think
1/12.
All right, motion has been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
It's 5-0.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. All right. Everybody get the minutes? The motion to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes of May 3rd, 2022.
Second? Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any other business?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Motion has been made to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.